Welcome back, friends. Alan here. It's June 7th, 2020, and today we're going to be doing something that I've been putting off for some time. Have you been putting off doing a soil test? Well, today we're going to change that. So stick around, and we're going to put to use the Yard Mastery Soil Kit. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Very simple, but anyway, it's sometimes the simple things that are hard to get done. But anyway, stick around, and before it's all said and done, we'll have our sample, we'll have our soil sample done. Thanks for joining in. Stick with us. So before we get started, I want to thank Alan Hain, the Lawn Care Nut, for making this so simple. Yard Mastery, powered by My Soil. So this kit came in, and I'm excited about getting the results. Another thing, a lot of times when people stop by and they see the yard, and I'm starting to have more and more people do that, first question is what kind of grass do you have? Now, I'll admit the grass does make a difference. It's made a huge difference. But maybe a better question to go with that is, what kind of soil is that? What are you doing to your soil? Because you see, it's not just the grass seed, it's what we do with our soil. Taken from a phrase from our buddy Pete Denny with GCI Turf, get your dirt right. And how are you going to get your dirt right if you don't know what your dirt is? So that's why today we're going to be doing this this soil test. So it's an integral part of the whole lawn care program. So anyway, we're going to get started, and so stick with us. Once again, you see how I'm just taking and getting rid of about the top 3/4 of an inch, which is the kind of the thatch layer, I guess, if you want to call it that, and then just getting down to the soil sample, to the main core. Like I said, it's still a lot of clay in it. Although it is beginning to look a little darker, I will say that. So we'll take and get all of this mixed up and get it ready for our sample. Now that I've collected all of the cores from the various places in the yard, per the instructions, I'm going to kind of crumble these up. Some of them are quite hard. I guess that's the clay. I may have to find another way to kind of get them all crunched up. It's still a little moist, which is good. It's still some moisture down about 4 or 5 inches, so I guess that's a good thing. So I'm just going to crunch these up. I was trying to think about different ways to do this, and I thought about a pair of pliers, which I still may have to resort to that. Anyway, this lets you throw out any rocks or stick or debris. You can tell when you get a little deeper into the core, it's a little drier, so it starts breaking up pretty good. I'm trying to wait for the right time to do this, kind of in between applications of the RGS and the Humic 12, in between spot spraying for weeds, just trying to find a good time to do it where I don't get those contaminants in here. Now that's breaking up pretty good right there. Anyway, the way that this kit works is that you've got a mailing label where you register your particular sample, your identity. It gives you a particular registration number here on the form. So that links it to your particular sample. Also included in this kit is a little container that is filled with a solution of it's a nutrient absorbing capsule and DI water. So you want to make sure you don't pour that out. Instructions are very clear. You just want to add a scoopful, a level scoopful of your dirt, and they give you a little measuring device here to do that. So in a minute I'm going to scoop this up once I get it all mixed together, put it in the, so we can get that into camera there, put it into the little container here, put it into the prepaid mailer, and ship it off. So we're going to continue just getting this dirt correct. Dirt, I shouldn't call it dirt, it's soil. I used to be friends with a guy that was an actual soil scientist, and he would get a little offended when you would call it dirt. I understand that now. So I'm just kind of taking my hands and crunching this up, trying to get it broke up, throwing out the real big pieces, any gravel or whatever it may be. You don't need that much, but I wanted a good sample from lots of the different places in the yard. I decided just to do this area this time with the kit, and to do my front yard later, either later in the summer or in the fall. The reason I decided to do that is that since this area had it was mostly fill dirt, and in my front yard, that's not fill dirt, that is soil that's been around for, well, a long time. So I felt like this would be a good test of just this area to see how this looks, what the pH is, the levels of micronutrients, all of those things. So you can see I'm getting it kind of broke up pretty good now. So you can see, let's see here. Got a pretty good sampling. It's mixed up pretty good. So we're going to get ready to put it into the sample cup. Just checking the numbers here. It's definitely the same here. There's a little seal on here, and I guess I'll just turn and break that seal. Yep, that works. All right, so I'm going to take the little scoop. I'm going to set that down just for a second. You can see there, let's see where, here we go. You can see there that that's a pretty good little sampling. No big chunks in there. It just says you want to do kind of a level sample, and then dump it into that. So I'm going to change camera angles here just a little bit. All right, well, there we go, moment of truth. I'll take that and dump it right in. And put the top on real good. All right, there it is. It says on the top, do not remove contents, just add the soil. So that's what we did. Now, that, like I said, that's all ready to go. We're going to register the number online, which I have here, put it in this envelope, and mail it. One of the other things it says is to make sure that once you do your sample, to make sure you send it off within 24 hours to get it in the mail. So I think you want it sitting around a long time anyway. So that's what we're going to do. Make sure that's good and tight. And seal it up. Takes about 6 to 7 to 8 days to, I think, get results. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait and publish this video once I have the results back so that I can share all of that in the same video. So off to the lab, and when we come back, we'll have our results and we'll share that with you.